What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops? Oh, a Cyclops! There! I'm coming, Master! You safeguard the Arisen, and I'll handle the remainder. Prepare yourself! This brute has quite the temper. I cannot use their range to our advantage. 'Tis well in hand. I'm in for it now! It is a foe worthy of caution. Won't save our best. Understood.
What does that sound? Fall back! You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brand. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid against her.
Let's not be hasty now.
We've got goblins!
Display of skills.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Quietude is a blessing.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
What are you up to?
Boots laced, strap myself in. I'm ready for patrol.
Could have sworn.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
My head will roll with what goes awry. Would that I could always feel so fine.
Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Mal. Thank you again, sir. You don't...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it.
Wind below me today, I wonder. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom. Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Are you? No.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
You're always such fun to talk to. I brought you something. Minecraft. But they're not... on me.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this? About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Use a dash of salt.
Oh, I'm dead on my feet.
Now here's a welcome.
Swapping stories is one of
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Need anything?
I'm in fine fettle today.
You stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Oh, what a pleasant breeze.
What should I get up to today?
Go on.
Polished it this morning.
Time to be headed. What should I get up to today?
Nothing's harder than living an honest.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated. You know where to find me.
I'll go and open the chest.
Time to prepare the next batch.
Might head to
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
I've a nose for rumors of every ilk. Welcome.
Tad rowdy. Bleeding amateurs. No respect for these.
Been a while since I've had a good
Let's take it easy.
Welcome.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
Let's take it easy today. Bleeding amateurs. No respect for this.
Who to talk with first?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray.
Ain't in the mood to stir up trouble today. What was the saying? They are today. Just how I like it.
Welcome.
I've got the sharpest ears in
It's
town.
nice to see everyone out and about.
This can be a lonely life at times. I get along with everyone.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that you're thus. As the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
The absolute nerve of him colliding into you and running off. Has no one any respect for the Arisen in this city? Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Though, I have yet to uncover. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? Very well. I would not think to press you on this. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Could you come over here?
What should I get up to? Points no good. Self to death. Where to now?
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then. At once, Master.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
I would appreciate. Appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
May the heavens protect me.
'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Pray keep your voice low. Your patronage is...
May the heavens protect me. Now,
Might that be a Wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
You're going to regret that. This looks like trouble. Nothing I can't handle.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
Sometimes I wonder if but not really expected.
I cannot take much more of this.
This is too much.
To be said, why, everyone all in such a hurry.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guildhall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. It is always a pleasure.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket. Greetings.
Now, how best to proceed?
Damn near enough.
I'll... Gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I'm barely spoken back.
Suppose I better get to work.
This should help.